This windy, rainy weekend, we are at Ontario County Park in South Bristol, New York.
Yes, Ontario County Park at Gannett Hill in South Bristol, New York, I believe is the official title. It's a long one. The park is enormous. The campground, not so much. You got about 24 powered sites. You got a lot of tent sites, and there's just so much space.
So as you can see, we got here about, I don't know, 6:30 Friday night, and it just rained, so it's really foggy. First of all, we knew that our site was angled in the wrong direction, so we were going against traffic, and of course 4 other campers showed up at the same time and we were blocking everybody. Next thing we found out is that the electric cord is on the far, the electric is on the other side, and our pole is right there, so it's on the wrong side. But we are definitely going to be using our sunshade this weekend, or in this case rain shade, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So it's coming down pretty good right now. We got our shade and our campfire sitting on our table. We got our feet on the picnic table, and we're sitting right up against the camper under the awning. We always make the best of it.
The Eye of Sauron is blinking in the distance. Not really sure what it is, but it looks pretty wild in the clouds there. And I gotta say, this park is really quiet. Look at it, it's 8:15. Dark as hell. And you don't hear a peep from other campers. Of course, it's raining out. But I'm not used to this at all, I guess.
Oh shit. Sorry.
So, yes, what she's referring to, we pan around here, is our table under our sun/rain awning, which, by the way, guys, it does not hold out this much rain. If it was sprinkling, maybe, but no. Anyway, keep going here. Here is the power pole, and here is our lake. Hasn't risen up above the blacktop yet, but I don't think we're coming out these stairs anytime soon. You can't see, but the water goes to the table and under the table. Got a puddle there. It's just blown everywhere. I know, it's staked though. That's what it's meant to do. Next to us is site 4. We do share a power pole, which is behind that tree over there, actually. If you notice, driving in, that the site angles back. So we came from the other side, which turned out to be a traffic jam inducing thing. Because if you are driving up the road, you're like a 45-degree angle the wrong way here. So we chose to do it the other way, and well, people had to wait. Sorry about that, guys. It's just a weird setup. You'd think they'd make these go the other way. I don't know. So what they don't show you on the map is this is where you can fill up your water and not be in the way. There's only one other water station in the loop, which is behind the bathhouse here. But there it is for both men on this side, women on the other. This is the dump station here in the center. You can approach on both sides, which I assumed would be avoiding a wait time, I guess. I don't know. But there's no garbage can, which I always ding people for. And there's no shade trees, which today doesn't matter, but it's a small campground, so you don't need more than one.
So I know you've been talking about the creek out here. If it were a little bit warmer and I was a family with kids, I'd be letting them swim in that. Play in the mud, let them live their best lives.
Sure, true.
Things to do for, when it's a rainy weekend, you make the best of it.
Oh yeah, pack a lot of towels.
Yeah. So it stopped raining long enough for us to go around and get a little bit of footage. So here we are, dodging raindrops, trying to get some for you.
And we should probably check in.
Ooh, there's that.
This is site 24. That Class C was on there. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're heading out for a shop. Do that again. Just trying to keep warm.
Cool.
This is the little check-in booth. It says cabin key drop box. I don't know if we've got cabins. I didn't see any on the map, but apparently there must be. This is a little thing you can grab a map of the park, and then here is everything there is to do. So we have got bathhouse. This little area here is the campground area. The rest of this is the park. So we are braving the elements, the temperature, you name it, the wind, to go get you a little bit of another view of this place. If you haven't watched the specific jump off video we did, we came here when we were in Naples with Zach and Jess visiting. So they told us to go to the jump off. It looked really cool. We did, and we kind of gave you a drive-by of the campground. So this time we're going to give you more campground and a little drive-by of the jump off. So go check out wherever that video is.
I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, you can do that too. But it's really neat, and you'll want to check it out. But we're going to get there in just a moment.
We're going to go back to the camper so I can get a jacket.
This is a fast flyby of the campground. There's a few open spots, not many, so we're not going to get every single one, obviously. And I've already mentioned a few times the way that the sites are. Some are in, some are out. It just doesn't make any sense. There's no correct way to do it, I suppose. This is site 21 next to site 22. Again, all of the sites share a pole. So 23 and 24 would share one down that way. They have power at each one. You have your picnic table and you've got your fire pit. Can't think of the word. They're all paved, which is really nice. They're not all level, but they're all paved. So it'll make for a nice back-in experience. And with the rain we've had, we're not going to get stuck. But make sure you bring levelers. This is the road back to the tent sites, they call them. This one here on the right is tent site number 1. As you can see, it's also can be considered rustic. You can park your camper on there, just don't have any power. So you still get a fire pit, which looks like it's underwater over there. And a picnic table. Yep, there it is under their awning. Okay, so there's tent sites 2 through 12 back up this road. Not too many tent campers this weekend. They probably saw the forecast, but this is very, very nice and wooded. This is what we like when it comes to camp spots. The site 2 on the left looks like it's got a long trail off the back of it, and site 3 on the right. Okay, looking for a spot to maybe put a tent. Probably put it over there. But we've got picnic table and fire pit. It's really nice. I don't want a tent camp, but it's super nice. Spin you around here to see number 2. We got fire pit behind this tree. Not a great place to park. Oh, and then straight back there is a little trail. But I love these trees. And then as we come down through here, 4 through 12, looks like we're coming back out into the open a little bit. There are more water spigots in this part of the park for some reason. They have drinking fountains attached. This one does not have a spigot at the bottom, like the one that we use to fill up. Oh, there it is. I lied. Here's tent site number 10. That's really cool. Obviously, you can't park in there. But we got another water spout right there. Conveniently located near 10. It's cute. Behind sites 13 and 14, which are all the way at the opposite end of the semicircle from where we are, is a small little playground. We've got a couple little slides, you know, a little tube to crawl up. We've got 3 swings and it looks like a infant swing maybe. A bench to watch your children. We got another bench to watch your children, or not if you're creepy. And then we got a little geodesic dome thingy to crawl on. Again, it's not fun for big kids, but if you're small, looks like a lot of fun. They have new cabins this year, looks like. 1 through 4 over here, and then 5 through 7 up the way. We can see another one down there a piece. There's people at it though. We've got a picnic table down the hill, and I'm going to see if I can see what's inside. Oh, we got a building permit. That's good. All right. Looks like it's going to be 2 rooms. There we go. Probably kitchen and a bedroom, I mean. I don't know if there's going to be plumbing. So, looks like it's going to be a 2-room cabin, probably bedroom and kitchen, with a nice front porch. Hard to say if there's plumbing. Didn't look like there was going to be, but it does look kind of nice. 7 cabins altogether.
We got the Finger Lakes Trail, picnic area, jump off, and playground. Kevin and I are going to go take you to see the jump off. As you can see, this is an ADA trail. So it's very level, flat, graveled. As Kevin said earlier, this is our kind of trail. Let's go see the jump off. Roadblock.
Yep.
Got a lake in the middle of our trail. But that just goes to show you just how much rain we got between last night and this morning. Oh.
Yep. Attracting people for centuries.
Looks like it's going to rain again. But look at this view. It's gorgeous. Looks pretty great.
Yeah.
Very happy we came.
Of course. I'm happy the rain stopped.
Yeah, no kidding. Long enough to get a bit of film and then go back and sit in our camper and for the next round.
Read our books. We can sit outside. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's going to rain again, so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a ton of pavilions up here at the crest of the hill. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over the ridge. There's a giant baseball diamond back there. I mean, it's not, doesn't have bases or anything, so you can really do just about anything. As we've mentioned in the last video when we just did this park, there's so much open green space. It goes on forever. So here's the top of a playground. And over here we've got another pavilion. They've got grills near them. This one looks like it's got water also. That's really cool. There's a place to park. There's a big bathhouse. Again, this just goes on and on. That rooftop that I said was a pavilion over there is actually another bathhouse. Cool. This one over here has a building attached to it right next to the playground. This neat little zippity-doo-dah back and forth rubber jobber that Amy's going to get video of me playing. There's a baseball backstop over there, and if you come look at over here, there's a baseball backstop there, and it's just so much greenery. If you had a kite today, man, that'd be awesome. There's so much room for kites.
They didn't have cool things like this when I had my playground days. This thing looks neat. So next weekend, we're at Trout Run.
Yes.
And it better get warmer because there's a pool there. I know I've heard it's heated, but I'm not getting into any water if it's this cold.
It's supposed to be getting back up into the 80s by next weekend. So
Summer's going to come back.
Yeah.
Fall is this weekend.
It was, what, Fool's Fall they call it? I don't know. It's only like 60 degrees today, and it's not warm.
It was down in the 40s last night. Oh.
We had our fireplace going to keep us warm. I woke up actually too warm in the middle of the night. So
this is why we've always got clothes for all seasons
in
the camper. I may be overpacked with clothing, but I will never be.
And I'm still in shorts and flip-flops.
And I've got long sleeves and a jacket.
On the other side of the park from the camping area, you can see the flag flapping in the background. That's the camp area. Is the fishing pond. It's not very big. And there's not like a platform where you can stand on to fish, but there's plenty of shoreline for, I would say, about 2/3. There's other third on this side is more grassy and probably kept that way for wildlife management. On just looking here, it does appear to be shallow on the edges. It probably goes pretty deep, but it doesn't take very long to go. Doesn't take very long to get deeper. Probably about 3 feet into the pond here, it goes dark and I can't see anymore. Not sure the size of the fish, but it's a fishing pond, they call it, so there's got to be something in here good. It's windy. Our awning flap is flapping in the breeze. Our bungees are doing a decent job of keeping everything in place. See if we can get you another view of our lake back here. There she is. You can see the puddle on the seat of the picnic table as well here. Not going to be sitting there for dinner. Wonder how our fire pit has fared. It's not supposed to rain much this afternoon, so hopefully we can have a fire. Yeah. Where it was is wet, and where it is also wet. Hopefully we can do it right in the middle there, start it, and then won't matter, but it's pretty squishy.
We're still having our campfire though. Nobody can stop us from having a campfire while camping. Not even a lot of rain. I guess it's a good day to stay inside and read books. Yep.
So sorry we didn't get much more footage after the initial footage we took. I'm glad we did when we did, because the weather turned again and it rained the rest of the weekend, or it was crazy windy, it was crazy cold. We basically sat in the camper the whole weekend. So for that reason, I'm glad it was only $20 a night for this campsite.
Right. Which isn't bad. $20 a night for electric site is awesome price.
It's cheap, yeah.
And I'm happy we did it, but would we come back? Probably not.
No.
We came here once as a tourist and then now once as a camper, so I think we've
covered it.
Yeah.
Time to move on to other things. So check back with us next week when we go to Trout Run, and we'll see you next time.
Happy camping, everybody.